What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another video. Today we are going to do a Leech build. We're going to review this bad boy and take it in and do some gameplay with it and see if this thing's any good. So the goal for the Leech is to attach to another player with your ability, and then if the enemy shoots you, whoever you attach to, it drains all their health. It basically leeches their health and kills them. But the problem is Leech is very squishy when you're not in the ability. So you got to try and keep that thing alive. When you're in the ability, though, you get it like 90% damage resistance, so you take 90% less damage. So it's a tank in the ability, but as soon as that ability ends, you better get back to cover. Now, I really like to run pulsars on this because of the lockdown, but the other really good set of weapons for this is the hazards. I like to be able to lock people down because if you're attached to somebody and you lock them down, I think they're way more likely to shoot back at you if they're locked down. But the problem is, if you get locked down, that's going to cause you some major problems when your ability ends. So when it comes to the modules, you want to make sure you're running a nuke amp for the damage, and then last stand would be a really good choice. So the shy drone is a great choice because that has a built-in last stand, or I think a paralysis is a great choice as well because it's got lockdown to make you lock down people really fast. So I went with the shy drone for the durability and the last stand. I went for the nuke amp for the damage and the 2 immune amps for the speed and hopefully not being locked down. So once those immune amps stack up, you can't get locked down anymore, but the problem is, until they stack up, you still can get locked down. We have the Thomas Min Dread Pilot on here, which makes this thing crazy fast when it goes into the ability. And as far as skills, I've got Adamant Guardian, Roadhog, Mechanic, Engine Expert, Armor Expert, Dodger, and Module Expert. One skill that I don't have that would be really good would be the Stubborn Warrior, so when you're low on hit points, you get more defense points. That would be a big help to this thing because it is crazy squishy when it's not in the ability. So let's go do some gameplay, then I'll give you my overall thoughts and feelings and let you know if this thing's worth building in the workshop or playing. But first, if you purchase something on the Warrobots web shop, use author code DannyLightning at checkout. That will really help support this channel and you might find some cheaper prices. There's a link to the web shop in this video's description. Alright, we are going to be dropping in Mr. Leech. Let's go and grab them. I'm going to kind of wait to see where the enemies are dropping in at. I see they're all over there on that one side, so let's drop somewhere where I can kind of get over to them kind of quickly. And I want to try and leech some people and make them shoot me. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, come on. Alright, cool. We got one. Bam, he's dead. Now we're going to... Wait a second. I'm locked down. This is bad. I can't move. I need to get out of there. Gosh, dang it. They beat me up. I don't appreciate it. I'm telling you, this thing is squishy when it's not in the ability. Alright, there's a harpy. I'm going to attach to him, so now if he shoots me, I'm going to hit my healing because I need that super bad. But as he shoots me, he's losing health. But as soon as that thing's detached, oh god, nope, can't get away from it. It's too squishy, guys. It's too squishy. Alright, let's go play another one. Okay, so let's go and drop Mr. Leech in as our first robot again. I don't know why, but anytime I'm making a video, I always like to drop the robot I'm featuring as the first robot. I don't know why, but that's probably a bad habit. Leech isn't necessarily the best first robot. It's kind of, especially on beacon games, so we're going to go ahead and drop into a team deathmatch on this one. And we are changing out the drones between the paralysis and the shy drone. So you're going to see a couple games with the paralysis and a couple games with the shy drone. And I do think the shy drone's better because it gives us the last stand. I think on the next game, I'm going to go ahead and change out to the shy because paralysis is kind of good. I love it for the fast lockdown, but I don't think I'm getting the durability I need compared to where I run the shy drone. So I think the shy is actually going to be better for me. So this is probably, oh god, look, I died again. So all it took was a scorpion to teleport in while my ability wasn't active, and that was it. I was done. I did not stand a chance. That scorpion wrecked me in like 2 seconds, and then a, whatever you call it, came over and shot me with the last shot and finished me off. This robot is squishy. Alright, so we're going to drop in Leech as our first robot, and what we're going to want to do is run towards the center and try and find somebody who's just running off by themselves, and we're going to try to attach to that person. And then hopefully we can get them or somebody else to shoot at us. Oh god, they're already shooting us something. So we grab the first beacon, and there's a guy on the left right there. So I'm going to try and target him. Let's attach to him. Let's see if we can lock him down. Nah, he went into the ability. So right now, anytime somebody shoots at me while this ability is going, I am going to wreck that guy over there. But the problem is I just got locked down, and when the lockdown ended, my ability was over, so I took a huge amount of damage. And yeah, that's just that's rough right there. So now we got to try and keep this thing alive with very little damage. We're going to attach to this guy, and he got back behind something. Let me step. Nah, we probably shouldn't really step too far in. Oh crap, the ability's over. Get back. Okay, we died. Yeah, we died. So almost every game I've had with this leech has gone like this. It dies really, really fast. The second the ability ends, somebody shoots you and you're done. I did have a game recorded that was actually pretty good, and I guess the game actually didn't record, so all you're going to get to see is the squishiness. But let's finish out this game. But the leech is not any good anyways, so yeah, let's just finish out the game and leave it at that. Then we'll do our little review. You already know what I'm going to say, but we'll do it anyways. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and drop in Mr. Pathfinder. Let's go over this way. That's the problem with the leech, guys. It is very, very, very squishy. You kind of probably want to play it from a good 500 or 600 meters away. I think I'm just getting in too close, but I'm trying to trick people into shooting me. But the problem is I keep getting locked down, and the lockdown is really screwing me over. Like, if the leech gets those immune amps charged up quick enough to where you can't be locked down, I think you're going to have a much better time. But the second you get locked down, you know, if your ability ends and you're locked, you're pretty much guaranteed to get smashed right away. There's not much you can do. But as far as the Pathfinder, this is a really cool, really fun robot. I'm really starting to like this thing a lot. Like, it definitely took me a little bit of time to get used to the Pathfinder, but it's really good. It's a really good robot. I really enjoy it. It's pretty powerful. I mean, it's definitely a different play style. It's really a great support for your team, and you can really charge yourself and your team up. Surprisingly, I'm not seeing that many of these on the battlefield yet, and I'm amazed because I would have thought these would have been all over the place by now. So my guess is a lot of people must not be liking them, because normally when something new comes out, if people like it, they are everywhere. Like, you'll see them within the first couple of days, they'll be everywhere. And like, at first we did see people running them, but it's kind of few and far between. So I don't know if people don't like the robot or what, but it's actually really, really good once you get a hang of the playstyle. It's a very big help to your team. Now, one thing I noticed though is a lot of games when I'm playing this, I keep it alive for most of the game, and it's a big help to my team, but my damage is pretty low. So I think a lot of people are probably not running it because they may not be getting the biggest scores with this thing. And even if I get a lot of kills, the damage is still pretty low for some weird reason. And a lot of people have a problem with, you know, not getting a lot of damage. Personally, I don't care how much damage I get. It's about winning games. It's not about chasing damage. It's not about chasing kills. It's about doing well and having fun and winning games, right? I don't care if I get 30 kills or 2 kills. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I get 1 million damage or 12 million. I mean, it's cool to get 12 million, but there's no point. Who gives a crap, right? But I do also have games where I torch everybody with this thing and get really big scores. So it's kind of hit and miss with this guy. It depends on if you're really supporting your team or if you're just going all out and trying to romp on people with it. Now, when I'm playing in a squad, I play this robot a lot differently than I do when I'm playing it with a bunch of random players like I am today. When I'm playing with random players, I'm more out for just like killing stuff. And when I'm with my squad, I'll be like, hey, I'm marking this guy over here. Make sure you guys kill it. I'm marking this guy over here because I can communicate with them and they know what's going on. And then my whole team gets charged up and they become very, very strong. So I let them get all the kills and stuff when I'm playing it as a support for my team. But when I'm playing with blueberries, I just run all over the place and use it to beat up on the enemies myself, because you can't communicate with the blueberries and let them know who's marked and who to kill and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's a very tactical robot. In the right situation, this thing does great. Alright, so we smashed that guy. Die, Mr. Red Guy. Die. Alright, so we got a Nodens over there. We're going to keep hitting the Nodens with the ability. I mean, this thing can really help take down Titans as well, because, ooh, there's a Luchy Looch. There's a Pucador. We got a Pucador right over there. So let's go ahead and get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Die, Mr. Red Guy. Come on. Smash them up, smash them up. When those luchadors put up those shields, they're still very strong. I know a lot of people are telling me their luchador is not good anymore. They're retiring the luchador. I don't understand why. The luchador is a beast. Even after the repair amps got fixed and they changed some things, this robot is a beast. It's still top notch. It's still amazing. There's no reason not to play this thing. I mean, if you have an Eiffel, yeah, Eiffel is a better Titan than the luchador. Eiffel's probably the best Titan in the game because of the crazy amount of firepower it has, but this thing is just super fun. Alright, one of the problems I have though is the Titans come out so late in the game. Sometimes you get like that. You drop it and then 10 seconds later the game ends. Sometimes you drop it halfway through. 10 kills, 5 million damage, 2 assists, not bad. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. As you can see, the Leech is constantly being locked down and it can't get away from the damage. It is a glass cannon. So if you are going to play this thing, you're going to need to make sure you got some really long range weapons, and you're going to need to stay in the back. And I don't think the Leech is worth the crap right now. I think the Leech sucks, guys. I think the Leech pretty much sucks. I don't think you should build it. I don't think you should play it. It's not great. I like how fast it is once you put that pilot on it, but it's just a really bad robot. I mean, I could sit here for hours and try and get a couple of good games with it, but I'm already frustrated and fed up with it because it's just too squishy when it's out of the ability. Like, way too squishy. That's a big problem for me. It's not fun. I don't want to have to play it like I'm walking on eggshells, so yeah. Not a good robot at the current moment. Maybe they'll buff it up one of these days and make it a little bit stronger, but it needs some more durability and some more defense points, or it's just going to fall over and die like that, like it's a turd taco. Honestly, I just can't say anything good about this robot. I think it's terrible. I think it sucks. Don't run it. It's no fun. You'll probably hate it. I mean, there might be a few people out there that are really, really good with this Leech, but I mean, usually when I see him on the battlefield, I kill him dead really fast. Mine's dying really fast. I can't recommend this thing, so yeah. Don't build a Leech, guys. Don't build a Leech. Alright, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you drop down the video's description, you'll see my Discord server, my other YouTube channels, some affiliate links to help support the channel, some game news, and all kinds of good stuff. So check out the description, and yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching. You guys are amazing. Lining out. See ya.